Good morning, everybody. Playing a little PUBG bright and early. Let's see what's shaking in PUBG land. Hopefully you're having a great day. It's a wonderful Sunday, November 5th. You survived the full moon last night without any mayhem. That's a plus. Let's see what's up. 95 people joined. Well, apparently awake and functional this morning. Well, that's not all bad. Coffee, trying to wake my ass up. Alright, match starts. Where are we headed? Coming in over Sosnoska. Where do I want to go? So, kind of mid-southeast, up to the northwest. All the way up to Zarki or Georgia Pole. Got everybody behind. Perfect. Got an auto eject out of it. There's one other person headed for Zarki. I bet two. Well, one. Let's see what we got going on over there. Behind me. Level 3 backpack I like. Okay, circle of place. Quite a ways away. really a dune buggy up there? I'll fly. I'll fly. See what else we've got going on here. Damn it. Already got a level 3. A little bit more ammo I would need. Some scopes. I just need a scope. Well, get my ass into the circle and fly about. Not like 12 gauges. Scope, scope. And then get rid of this blue shirt, that's for goddamn sure. Red dot does not count. Come on. Stop that. 2x. Okay. Guts to get back to our dune buggy. F out of here. Oh, wrong side. All strain to get another 6% increase in velocity. Oh. Let's try to stay out of this garbage. Not the smartest to head through town, admittedly. But I haven't finished my coffee. Ready to deal with this touchy ass piece of shit. Come on. much better. And it's a nice color. Gonna treat the dossiers like. Well, it's expensive in terms of physical damage cost. But alright. We'll cross here. Only because no one shot at me in the last 2 seconds. You see? Go for the car with a decent color. Like, you get shot. It's the moral of the story. Oh, you did not. Alright. First of all, let's medkit that shit back up. That was ridiculous. Complete disregard the fact that I have one wheel out. Just head on over. Just ignore that mofo. Say, bitch. What do you know? Get away from that thing before it blows up. Someone's like, you bastard. Did you just take my bug? I'm like, yeah, bitch, I just took your bug. What you gonna do about it? Gonna get me on foot? Alright. Pretty terrible. Terrible of me. Bad, terrible. Oh, hey. Take a look at these. Look like they're all open. Of course, there's no convenient 2 or 4x scope hanging out. Damn it. 39 people alive. Only 3 as good looking as me. Wow. Maybe 4. that road. It's deceptive. Damn it. He finally got me. Number 36. Could be worse. Wake it up. Wake it up. Come on, PUBG. Getting my ass. Awake. Actually, nothing. Man. Where is my Come on. Whooped. Match starts in 30. That's always exciting. Yes, me. 93 people. No fog, so we don't have half of everybody bailing. Alright, where are we headed? Coming in with Stalber to the right. Yasnaya, Kamishki, Lipovka. Mansion, Rosnok Ruins. There's a whole lot over there that I like. So, take a look. Let's see what we have going on. 94 people. Nothing. Did anybody else? Oh, someone else landed on the roof. Light blue fucking shirt. And some lag. Great. Everything renders in. Police vest should give me 50% increased carrying capacity. If I can get rid of this lag, that actually find something useful. Whoa, the lag is terrible. Hold on. Let's see if I can get rid of that. It's unacceptable.
Give me 15% or more. Awesome! Save yourself, buddy!
Oh, hey. Thanks, Kaiser. That's cool. Much appreciated. Shout out to the Kais. Don't particularly like shotguns, but the apartment building, they're decent at close range. Let's double check. We're in the ring of play. Could be a lot worse. Much better choice for me. Let's look for one decent short range automatic-y type weapon, and a nicer long range. And into the cars. Car 98s. A lot of people love them. A fair amount of damage. But they're very slow to load. And I'm a bad shot, relatively speaking. So I need to load rapidly for me to survive. I do wish I wear this ugly ass shirt practically. Oh, I like the UMP9 now. Okay. Do a couple weapons changes. I'll get you added back for my auto follow, Kaiser. That's really cool. I appreciate it. Alright, so each of these downstairs kitchens, or in this case the drawing room, open out the back of the apartment building. Enough energy drinks to wake my ass up even this morning. Ooh, a level 2. Much improved. Let's get a couple things installed. Hold on to that. Being in the field of play definitely improves things quite a bit. I don't have to try to track down a vehicle right away. But really need a magnified scope. Don't get me wrong. Red dot's better than nothing, but someone else is running around and work their way this way. Hear those steps? Oh, worse. Even in the light blue. What are we getting rid of? Anything is better than. Yeah, someone's been through here already. Ooh. Get to cover. Who else is gonna make it to cover? Damn it. I don't know where someone is, unless I can find them quickly. That's the high risk, high reward of landing in a populated area, where you're gonna get a chance to get geared up pretty quickly. I'm pretty free for all until I find out magnified scope, and then I'm like, don't kill me. I've got what I need to win a chicken dinner. Damn it. So we'll see. Okay. Okay, match starts in a couple minutes. Let's see where we're headed. Starboard to the right, multi-power to the left. I know, it's crazy, but I like the shelter. I do. Let's go see what's going on down there. "99 people alive." parachute somewhere near me. Oh, damn it. Alright, that was retarded. I should have gone for a weapon. Oh, sickle versus machete match. Early morning. Ooh. Loving it. Let's see what we got going on. Come on, PUBG. Give me something decent. Let me wake my ass up. Or not. An environmental server, at least it's not fog. 82, 83, 90 people. The match will start its countdown, so it's fluxed up and fluxed down. PUBG has sold 14 million copies as of its March 23rd release. It actually broke a Steam record for concurrent users at 670,000 simultaneous players. They increased their capacity to support 1 million simultaneous players about 3.5 or 4 weeks ago. And they've signed a deal with Microsoft to release a version on the X-Bone on the Xbox before the end of the year, delaying magically the PS4 release, but they definitely have a phenomena going. So that's 6,700 matches going at once, like this one. Pretty impressive. It is Amazon Web Service, so coming in from the west towards Sosnoska military base. They use Amazon Web Services for their servers. That's what allows them to scale pretty easily. But they definitely have a phenomena. If you've never played a Battle Royale game, check out Epic Games Fortnite. It's free right now. They're under a copyright lawsuit from Bluehole Software. Not a big surprise, given the similarity between the games. So we'll see how that all turns out. Kind of trying to keep my eyes out for transport as I come down. It'll pop out of here fairly quickly. Now let's see what we got. This weapon is described as a gun your grandfather would like. It has the most damage of any pistol in the game, so that works for me. Extremely slow loading, of course, so it's a trade-off. Alright. I need a police vest, which will increase my carrying capacity about 50%. Or a backpack, obviously. So back here. Someone made a friend. Hear those gunshots. So it is a serious, it's kind of an interesting phenomena that's hit with PUBG. I mean, it's not completely new. The same developer did Arma. The same primary developer did Arma. And seriously, no back, no out. I'll take that. Come back, pick up that stuff. Really want a magnified scope. Did he have a backpack? He did, thanks. I'll take that. UMP9 I'll also borrow. And a 2X. Nice. Not completely terrible. Let's get fixed up. So it has become, Battle Royale games have become a pretty serious phenomenon recently. So if you haven't tried one at first, when I thought, Battle Royale game, last man standing for chicken dinner, for a title that comes across the screen, what? And then I tried it, and now I'm like, alright, you're in between me and my McChicken sandwich from the dollar menu at McDonald's, taking you down, gonna club you to death with a crowbar, and I'm gonna like it. So, not all that terrible. Of a game. Alright, so circle. Get that red dot. Circle of play. You'll notice that the island is 8 kilometers by 8 kilometers. And so each square box on that map represents 1,000 square meters. So 8 boxes up, 8 boxes over. Not a big surprise. But what that tells you is, alright, level 2 backpack, way more ammo. Let's go find a vehicle. What that tells you is, relative to the sounds that you can hear in the game, short of this environmental, pretty much toasting our capability to hear any sound, is how far away someone is from you. It took me a little while to realize you cannot play a radio, or you can't play music when you're playing this game, because you'll die, like just that quick if you can't hear. So you can hear a parachute up to it. Where? Oh, where? Is that person's muzzle blast coming from? In any case, sound becomes very important, and this rain, the environmental effects, mess with all of that, in a positive and in a negative way. I can't tell where he is, I can't hear him running. Like, for example, crawling in this game is disproportionately loud to real life, but a broken window can only be heard a few hundred feet away from where you're at. Shifting the firing mode. is unhearable. Holstering your weapon gives you a 6% velocity increase as you're running along. So if you're running away like a bitch trying to find a vehicle like I am currently to get to the circle of play, then that will increase your speed. You'll notice that blue line down on the lower right by the mini-map that's slowly moving across. That's the blue electric field that is contracting around the circle of play. As the game proceeds, the amount of space you have to play in decreases. So the matches are engineered for about 35 minutes long. And the very first blue, there we go, we've got a Dacia in the distance. The very first blue circle that contracts doesn't do that much damage relative to the others. The developers altered the code to make the amount of damage proportional to the distance away from the blue field that you are a couple weeks ago. So now, after the first blue concentric circle, you can see it here, constricts, then the amount of damage that it does is proportional to how far away you are from it. I kind of treat all the cars like a Jeep, like over the hills and through the woods to the circle of play we go. So that when you're in the last, down to about the last 10 players, you have about less than 5 meters, maybe 10 square feet. And if you are not in that white circle of play, you are toast. The amount of damage that that blue electric field does. So in that last few minutes of the game, the last minute or two, you're like, where is that person in the grass next to me, so that you can stand up and kill them. A week and a half ago, I got my first chicken dinner, which is the last person standing, which was really cool. I was happier than a clam. They've changed those smaller trees, so if you hit them now, it will stop your vehicle and you'll be like, wah, 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 wah. So a lot of people play the blue. What they do is they call it playing the blue. They actually play the circle of blue as it contracts, so that it lets you know that there are only people in front of you to look out for in terms of enemies as the circles contract. My strategy doesn't involve working the blue unless I'm squatting with other people. I tend to go to the circle of play, the exact center, if I have a magnified scope. I've got a 2x right now, and wait for people and take them out as they approach the circle of play. Come on, it's not gonna make it, is it? All right. Now, one of the real trials is making it across the bridge of death. So do I want to try surviving this bridge? There'll be a sniper on it, at least one. And who will try to take me out? There he goes. He's going to be behind these somewhere, or laying down. He's already taken out a couple people on a motorcycle. So you have to practice your evasive maneuvers to get across the bridge. Same goes if you're in a boat. I'm on a boat. And so, center play is going to be the military base. Woo! And on down in my little Jeep. Woo! Let's see what we got going on. I'm going to check out the houses at the far end. The military base. Let's see if there's anything else I want to add. So as the game progresses, the speed with which the circle of play contracts increases. As you can see, it's already down to about 3,000 square, I don't know, what is it, 2 pi r squared? Someone can figure out the amount of area involved, but maybe 6,000 square kilometers in total. They'll center that circle of play probably outside of the military base towards Nova Perennia, but we'll see. Woo! Oh! Come on, land on my feet. Alright, perfect. Running out of gas. I tend to use the accelerator to get myself where I'm going. It greatly increases the instability of your vehicle, so your chances to roll. We'll go see what's up at the radio towers. This will undoubtedly have been looted already. Probably. 2-story structure. There is a garage off to the right. I'll take a look at. I'll pop my health back up again. One of the things that you learn is a level 3 now. That leaning is your friend. Often. Someone's cleared this out. Probably at landing. They're close thereafter. Special, tactical. M14. No, SK-12. Someone's taking pod shots from somewhere. Maybe up above there's a radio station. Up the hill, which is where I like to land first if I'm coming down in this area. And then come down the hill. AKM. Oh, I like that. Level 3 military vest. Level 3 military vest doesn't stop any more damage than a level 1, but its durability is greater. So when they first started the game, it differentially blocked damage. That's not the case anymore. So we're going to be on the hills over there, towards the bridge, probably centering over towards Nova Perennia, if I were guessing, as a final area of play. In any case, the level 3 or higher level helmets and vests just last longer before they completely give out and don't mitigate damage anymore. So there you go. Let's head on up. Okay, well, let's not head on up. Let's go pick up that motorcycle. I probably will want a vehicle closer to the end. And you can run people over with a motorcycle and kill them. I've done it. Check out Epic Games Fortnite if you haven't played a Battle Royale game yet. They have the cute little animated characters from their Paladins franchise. So they have a different model in it with resources. So it's not exactly the same. But it is it's pretty close. It's at the service station. What is he trying to pick off? So circle play shrunk already. Let's see, anything. Level 3. Towards the end of play, you can also dump your backpack. Last few feet. You're going to need what you've got left in the backpack. Unlikely. And it will help keep you hidden better visually. I really need a 4x. That med kit. Some time. Where it fully contracts. Alrighty. What do we have? Where's that person? Heading up the hill. Yeah, probably not a bad idea. And if they've got a scope, I won't be happy. I mean, a good scope. Like an 8x. There's another vehicle right in front of me. Hey, buddy. Out of the 17 people alive, you got the same idea. Oh, oh, oh. Where was that? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, come on. On that hill. Hey, back up, buddy. Do not try to take out my vehicle. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. We have the blue coming in. Not a big surprise. Alright. If I lean in physical life, will it help me lean the bike? Don't answer that. Alright, so down to 15 people. Let's see where we can be. To a few other people. That guy that was off to the right. Let's see if we can find him. This is where I start leaning. Oh, hello, bush. So, where's that vehicle coming from? That vehicle. You can use your Alt key, keep from physically moving in the game. And it's recommended, but then it takes a while for you to reorient and deal with aiming. So let's see, they're constricting. Most likely people will be coming at me from this direction, given the, this direction, given the amount of blue available. Alright. Anybody sees any bogeys, scream. I won't hear you. But maybe psychically I'll feel it. Nah, just kidding, I'm not psychic. But we'll see. Alright. So I really need another bush, ideally. Alright. Oh, and there's a care package going down. So all of those. Uh-oh. Where is he? He sees me. He definitely sees me. Fuck. Okay. Spooderman. Spooderman got me. Number 8. Oh, yeah. There you go. Mr. Spooderman. Bastard. Yeah, I know. It's a trade-off in that last, in the smaller circle. Do you hang out and wait for people to pick each other off? Or do you stay in frozen and then try to fight the blue as it continues to contract? Or do you move in? Staying in one place is going to get you killed with people moving around because your visibility is fairly limited. So I tend to move, for better or worse. I don't know, I never played a first-person shooter until about a month and a half ago, so it's been an experience from the very first time I played and was like, someone caught me off guard with a gun as it was trying to shoot me, and I beat him to death with my fists before I could get a gun in. I was like, okay, I like this game. This game could work for me. It actually allows you to have some reactions, and you know, that cracked me up. In any case, I have significantly improved over time And part of that was some of the best advice that I ever got about this game was don't worry about your ranking, don't worry about getting on the top 10. Worry about using each match as an opportunity to improve your skills and learn something. So I have tried to do that. And my skills have definitely improved. When I first started playing, I was ranked 2 millionth, and now I'm down into the 100 to 200,000th range usually. Okay, so that's good. Hey, where'd it go? Let's give the radio tower a look. Maybe eventually I'll always be working the blue coming in towards the concentric circle, you never know. But the number of people that I've seen dying to the blue at that point. Alright. Got up to 4 people in this town. Okay, so we have 3 shoots. Is anybody else gonna nail the roof? Yep, someone did. Come on, keep going. We're at it. Oh, fucker. Burst mode. Anytime I get a decent scope, I'm always like, fuck! I want the decent scope. So I'm willing to run, try to stay alive without worrying about killing those guys. And just basically, I'll let them kill each other and use the back way down. When I first started playing this game, and people were like running around, I'm like, how did they know that? How do they know that? It's not a very big island, believe it or not. 8 square kilometers. Play a few matches. You're like, all right. It's not nearly as big as you would think it is. So let's see if they managed to find another scope up there, or whoever was cleaning out the radio station down here. They managed to find anything decent. There's a bimodal distribution of people and their drops in the plains. So what you'll see is a lot of people. Do I want the vector? Yeah, we'll pick it up since I don't have anything else right now. What you'll see is a lot of people dropping as soon as it's possible, because that means that people will only be in front of you. And then a lot of people, that second big hump of people, will wait until the plane actually gets close to the end. And then you know that all of your enemies, out of the 100 people alive, 66 still alive, are behind you. So it is a lot more dangerous to jump somewhere in the middle, where you've got people coming at you from all sides as the circle of play contracts. So we have to get off the island, most likely, 99% likely. Normally there'll be something along this road. See what we got going on there. And then there's a trade-off between going for the obvious targets, have a decent amount of weapons like those in the military base, and the risk of dying early on in the match. It's a battle royale. can sit and wait for someone else to get geared up, kill them, take everything that they've got. Or you can be the one that's running through all those buildings. I choose a mix. Normally there's something up here. Take a chance that El Sniperino isn't fully engaged yet. He will be. Whoever it is will be. Worst goddamn vehicle in the game. I know if you're doing or squatting, having an extra sidecar makes sense, but I'm just telling you from a stability and an ability to, you know, avoid getting shot in the head. This is my least favorite vehicle in the entire goddamn game. Alright. Through the cornfields. Hey, hey. Watch that fence. Damn it. This is not the place. I want to slow down. Now, let's pop into the circle of play and see what hasn't been looted towards the farther end of it, which should decrease. So if the circle of play, like now, is kind of off-centered from where the plane went, then if I go to the far end towards the quarry, the likelihood that I'll encounter people there is significantly less to finish gearing up. Is that a single? Nope. You can pick up some more gas, but one bad vehicle for another. Not so much. The end of this road ends in a dead end. So if you are driving this way, do not continue driving, or your vehicle will stop violently at the end of that road. Like, what the F happened there? You know, the fatality chance at greater than 50 miles an hour is 50% in real life. Well, in game, not quite as high, but should be 132 kilometers per hour. I'm a bad driver in real life, I'm a bad driver in game. Now that GTA 5 is off the charts on Steam, we're just gonna have to make our own Grand Theft Auto experience in the Battle Royale games until they... I don't know, is there a new one coming out? Someone tell me. Decent bike. Oh, hold on. Oh. Nasty, a crash. Don't crash on me. It's crashing and uploading. The error. It is alpha software. 14-16 million copies before release. $30 a pop. Not a bad gig if you can find it. Come on, it doesn't take that long to upload a crash report. Unable to connect to the remote server. Maybe my network went down. Let's find out. Network. The Amazon Web Servers for North America are located in Washington, D.C. So there is an inherent built-in latency. It takes 50 milliseconds for light to go across our great country and back. So when you add in the delay from actually being on a line, give or take the jitter and variability, you know, your average latency back and forth to Washington, D.C. Let's see if it'll reload me. Is about 70 milliseconds. Jitter is the variation in the delay in the path, and that actually hurts games that are client-side state-based like PUBG the most, as opposed to just even higher latency that's more consistent. So when things change rapidly, in terms of network conditions, it's not bueno. So I landed and what, 50 miles away from the normal motorcycle. To get back into the same match, I'll give Blue Hole props for that. In any case, one of the things that happens when you're streaming is you're asking your computer to do two completely separate optimized tasks. You're telling it to respond very, very quickly for the chatty client-side code in the game, because what's happening with the server is it's saying, okay, there's a person here now, and they are shooting at you. And so the client tends to chat a lot with very, very small packets. And so if you are using a network card that's configurable, you want to turn on things like interrupt moderation so that you can get packets out of the system very quickly that aren't full. When you're streaming, you want big fat packets because you want good throughput. So when you're streaming and playing a game like PUBG, and you're actually asking your system to do two different things at once, ideally you would be on two separate network connections, one for your streaming, where you optimized it with interrupt moderation off, for instance, so that it filled up the packets 100%. They were nice, beefy, and big. And then we're playing on a separate connection that was optimized for very fast, chatty type of communications. So how's that for randomness? Anyway, you know the old fixes in Windows where you could change the TCP window size so that you could increase the rate at which small packets go back and forth. We actually mostly have that down now in Windows 10. If you're using Windows, all right, we have a vehicle. Where is it? Where is it? Coming from this direction. Fucker. Number 35. Anyway, I have to take a break. I really appreciate Kaiser for dropping in some viewers. If you're watching on Twitch or Mixer.com, give me a follow. If you're watching on YouTube Gaming or YouTube Live, give me a subscribe and a like. And very much appreciated. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.